The Logan Power Show. Welcome, everybody.
The Logan Power Show. The Logan Power Show. The Logan Power Show.
He is phenomenal.
The Logan Power Show.
To empower you and impact.
The Logan Power Show. The Logan Power Show.
It'll be a great show.
He is phenomenal. The Logan Power Show. Welcome, everybody.
The Logan Power Show. The Logan Power Show. The Logan Power Show.
He is phenomenal.
The Logan Power Show.
To empower you and
The
impact.
Logan Power Show. The Logan Power Show.
It'll be a great show.
A unique combination of gospel music and smooth jazz. 24 hours a day. JamVibeRadio.biz.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to the Logan Power Show. It's me, your host, Calvin Logan, live here at The Point in North Charleston, South Carolina. Well, hey, I got with me a lady that's not playing no games. She's ready to play, and she is a part of change. I got with me Miss Constantine Forrester from Style by Constantine. How you doing, man?
I'm fine. How are you?
How's everything?
It's great.
Good? Having some fun?
Yes.
Well, as you can see, we're going to have some fun. We're going to dive in and know more about our special guest. So tell us more about who is Miss Constantine Forrester.
Constantine Forrester. Who am I? I am a mother of two sons, 30 and 24. I have lived in South Carolina for about 15 years. I'm originally from San Diego, California, and I spent over 20 years styling individuals for different things. So that's a sum of who I am, a sum of it.
Well, you are a perfectionist. And to know more, Style by Constantine, tell us about your company and what it does offer.
What we offer is, we offer several different things. We offer organizing for people that are not organized, that want to get organized. We have a part of my business where we go in and we organize people. Then we also do image consulting. What that is I go in, I see a client that wants their image to change, not necessarily changing them, but changing their image to something else. I work with people to do that. I also work in closets. I love a closet. And I work in closets, and we take out the old, put in the new. I've always taught people that if you're going to clean your closet and change your clothes, if you put something new in there, you must take out three things. People don't usually like that, but that's the truth. You can't just jumble everything in the closet. So I try to keep people organized and looking good at the same time. On top of that, I always say I organize your house, I dress your body, and I can sell your house in the process. And that's what I do.
See, that's an all-in-one shop. That's how it's supposed to be. You want to have an all-in-one shop. You want to have a place where it can be all done. So pretty much you are the one that remakes your life, turns it around, and I get all the bad out, put in the good, and then I'll sell your house also the same exact time.
I can do all of that for you. I can do it all.
That's a one-stop shop.
Yes, it is.
So for you to be having all these plethora of talents that you have, who you say you were modeling your life after, that who gave you these talents, that you wanted to become this great person?
Well, I don't have this big famous person that I would say I'm modeling my life after. I would say my father has always told me that I'm the best at everything, even when he wasn't telling the truth. But he's always said that, I can do anything that my heart desires, and that's where it came from.
Okay.
If I was to say I am trying to be like anyone, it would be my grandmother.
Okay.
She's passed away, but she was a very strong individual, and she always told all her granddaughters, learn how to be 100% of a person before you go join in with any other people. Because 50% of a person is still only half of a person. So if you're not 100% in everything you're doing, you're only giving it a half of a shot.
Wow, That's prophetic right there. That's something that people understand. You got to be 100% of a person before you can go
And to be with someone else.
Be with someone else. That sounds like a formula before you get married. You got to be whole first before you decide to find that if your lady's Mr. Right, if your guy's Mrs. Right. So definitely I would take full advantage of that formula, write it down, tweet it, get on Facebook, Instagram a picture of it, and talk about what you need to be. You need to be whole first before you decide to get involved with someone else. So because this company you have is taking another level of people, and you're revamping people all over the place, where do you foresee your company going in the next, say, 3 to 5 years? What's the goal?
My goal is to be international.
Gotcha.
I always say I'm national now. I've been on the West Coast and the East Coast. I've been to Hawaii and several other places. So I say I'm national, and I want to be international. In the next 5 years, I look to have hired several more people to work with me. Right now, I have about 4 or 5, and I want more.
Gotcha.
At the end of the day, I want about 100 people, and I want us working all over the world.
Hey, that's what it's about. It's about people. It's about making a difference. And we're in faith that she will be not only nationwide, but worldwide. That's the Logan Power Show slogan. We were nationwide, worldwide, internet, radio, and TV. So I'm definitely excited to see what you're doing, and we look forward to you always coming back on the show and having an opportunity where you can talk to ladies and men to how to improve their lives. 'Cause we need to have a show about how to improve oneself, not internally, also externally.
Yes.
Both ways. So one thing I know, since you are a person that likes to remake, remodel, and change someone's life around, do you also take the advantage of looking at someone how they do stuff on social media?
Yes, I do. I'm glad you said that. 2 years ago, I started teaching social media, and I also started helping people with their dating. You know how they say first impression is the best impression, and you can't make over a first impression. Well, you can make it over. You can make it look better so they forget about the old one. So that's what I have done with people in social media. I started teaching social media the proper way to do it, because everything should not be on social media, and everybody shouldn't be on social media. Until you know where you're going and what you're doing, you shouldn't be on social media, because social media is a place where it's social. Everybody gets to see it, and some things you do you don't want people to see. So social media was something I thought that I should attack. I've seen you on social media, and you're very good at it. So I think that people, when they go on social media, they need to look the part, be the part, and do the part.
Definitely. Yes, definitely. When you get on social media, you want to make sure that you are whole, and you want to make sure that you have your strategic lineup set.
Yes.
When you put your photos out there, when you say certain things, because as you said, it is social, and it can become a worldwide phenomenon depending on what you say. So you never know who's watching. But before you go, because I really thank you again
Thank you for having me.
blessing our stage
Thank
and
you.
coming on here. I want the people that are watching that say, hey, for instance, they want to be successful like you are and take that advantage, that leap of faith. What are some things you would tell a person that say they're watching, they say they may not be at that status or may not have that particular zeal to get there? What would you tell someone who's watching right now? What helped you get to where you are now?
Well, I have 2 sons, and I haven't always been, I wasn't always married. I was a single parent, and I had my oldest son at 19. And when I had my son, the first thing I remember saying is, I promise that I'll make his life better than mine was. And I didn't have a bad life, but I wanted his life to be much better. So he was my driving force. And then I had a second son, and after my second son, I was like, there's no limits to what a person can do. And that's what I did. I just went after it. If I got knocked down, I got back up and tried it again. I always believe you can get knocked down, but if you don't get back up, then you're not trying, and nothing beats a failure but a try. So try everything that's in your heart. Something's going to connect. That's where I'm at. So it does it for me.
That's it. You keep shooting forward, keep punching each round, keep fighting. You stay in the fight. It's a faith fight.
That's
you
right.
will overcome. And keep watching now. Constantine Forrester, like I said, styled by Constantine, nationwide, worldwide company. Hey, keep watching. She'll be back on our show. We're going to have some more things where we can ask more questions in regards to people and our guests. Studio audience will ask more questions to her. So we want to have some things, some real tough dialogue where people can get some real answers and some real help. And I truly believe she's doing something that's going to make us better as a community. Well, that's all the time I got. My name is Calvin Logan with the Logan Power Show, nationwide, worldwide. I got with me again Miss Constantine Forrester from the Styles by Constantine, nationwide, worldwide company. We thank you all for tuning in. We will see you on next week.